Have you noticed that all of a sudden everything is high protein? Protein coffee, protein ice cream, protein chips, protein cookies, protein water. At this point, I'm surprised my lip gloss isn't fortified with whey isolate. Like, what happened? Did we collectively decide that carbs were illegal and protein is the new personality trait? But here's the thing. Protein itself is not the problem. Protein is essential. Protein is important. Protein is helpful. The issue? Marketing. Today we're breaking down why protein is suddenly everywhere, what high protein actually means, who really needs high protein, and we're doing a full grab it or pass it section with real product examples. Because just because something says high protein does not mean it deserves a spot in your cart. Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Eat Well with Alicia. If you're new here, come on in and have a seat. I'm Alicia, a certified nutrition coach and your new wellness bestie.
Yeah, so true, bestie.
So why is protein suddenly everywhere? I mean, protein is trending hard right now, but there's a reason. Reason number one, weight loss is trending. Protein increases satiety. That means it keeps you fuller longer. That makes it easier to eat less overall. That makes it easier to lose fat. Brands know this. Reason number two, muscle building is mainstream. It's not just bodybuilders anymore. Women are lifting, moms are lifting, teens are lifting. Strength training is popular, and that's a good thing. Reason number three, GLP-1 medications are everywhere. When appetite is suppressed, protein becomes even more important to preserve muscle mass, so companies are leaning into that. Reason number four, high protein feels healthy. It gives people permission to buy something. If it says high protein, it feels better than it just saying cookie. But here's the reality. Not everything that has protein is a good protein source. What does high protein actually mean? In the US, a product can claim high protein if at least 20% of its calories come from protein. Now, that might sound impressive, but it doesn't actually mean it's balanced, it's low sugar, it's nutrient dense, it's worth the calories. Let me give you an example. If a snack has 15 grams of protein, 350 calories, and 18 grams of sugar, technically it's high protein, but is it balanced? That's the real question. Here's what you should actually look for. When you see high protein on a label, flip it over. Here's your checklist. 1. How many grams per serving? For a snack, 10 to 15 grams minimum is solid. For a meal, 20 to 40 grams of protein is reasonable depending on your size and your goals. If it only has 5 grams of protein but it's screaming protein on the front, that's marketing. Number 2, protein-to-calorie ratio. This is huge. If something has 15 grams of protein and 400 calories, is that efficient? Sometimes yes, but often it's just calorie dense with protein sprinkled in. 3, sugar content. If it tastes like dessert and has 20 grams of sugar, it might just be dessert wearing gym clothes. 4, fiber. Protein without fiber doesn't keep you full as long. If a snack has 15 grams of protein and 0 grams of fiber, it might not hit the way you think it will. 5, ingredient quality. Is it whey isolate, pea protein, soy isolate, or is it 17 different syrups, artificial fillers, or sugar alcohol overload? Context matters. Okay, let's get into the grab it or pass it section. Have a little fun. Protein cereal. Magic Spoon. High protein, low sugar. Expensive? Yes, but it does what it says. Grab it if it fits your budget. Some protein cereals, 10 grams of protein, 12 to 14 grams of sugar. That's basically regular cereal with protein dust. Pass it. If it spikes your blood sugar like regular cereal, the protein didn't save it. Protein bars. Quest bars, low sugar, high protein, high fiber. Go ahead and grab that one. RX bar, whole food ingredients, but higher sugar from dates. This one depends on your goals, so it could be a grab or it could be a pass. Bars with 20 grams of sugar plus 20 grams of protein. Pass it. That is a candy bar in athleisure. If it tastes exactly like a Snickers, it might just be a Snickers with whey. Protein yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt. Naturally high protein, no hype needed. That's gonna be a grab it. Oikos 000. Solid protein, no added sugar. Another grab it. Protein yogurt with 18 grams of sugar. Pass it. That's a dessert. Random protein snacks. Protein popcorn, protein chips, protein water. If it has 5 grams of protein and 180 calories, that's not high protein, that's vibes. Ask yourself, are you buying this because you need the protein, or is it because the label made you feel safe? So, who actually needs high protein? Let's be realistic. High protein is helpful for people who are actively strength training, fat loss phases, perimenopause and menopause, older adults preserving muscle, and highly active individuals. Most women do well around 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of lean body weight, depending on your goals. But not everyone needs 160 grams a day. And for the kiddos, they usually meet their protein needs easily through regular food. Here's the truth. Protein is important, but it's not magic. You still need fiber, micronutrients, whole foods, and balanced meals. A protein cookie is still just a cookie. A protein chip is still a chip. If you want protein, eggs, chicken, Greek yogurt, lentils, tofu, cottage cheese. Boring? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. Protein isn't the villain, but marketing absolutely can be. Next time you see high protein on the front of a package, flip it over. Check the grams, check the sugar, check the calories, check the fiber. And then ask yourself, is this nutrition or is it branding? Because we don't fall for gym wash snacks over here. We shop smart and we read the labels. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a like and I will see y'all in the next one.